Hey everyone, and welcome to the next coach's commentary. We have some JV action coming to you guys against Sturgeon Bay. So this was the second JV game out of three. I remember the very first one was a tie between Algoma and NEW, and we were playing against Sturgeon Bay here, and it's going to end up in a loss. I was a little bit ornery, you could say, before, during, and after this game, and maybe even right now a little bit. So I'm going to try to hide that, maybe, in some sections. But when it came to Sturgeon Bay, if you haven't watched the varsity coaches commentary on that one, they're a school that's double our size, but they kind of have a fledgling football program because their soccer program is so strong. They go to state like every single year. So they didn't have enough guys to have a full 11-man schedule. So they went to 8-man about a week before the actual season started. I think they only had like 14, 15, 16 guys or something like that at the start of the season. So they canceled all their 11-man games, and then they went to 8-man. They were able to get 3 varsity games. They got into the scrimmage, and I think they had 1 or 2 JV games. So the thing that irritated me is that, we're getting warmed up for the JV game and stuff like that, and then, all their guys are getting off the bus, and they brought along a bunch of their varsity starters. So, like, the main guys that we were worried about for the varsity game were playing in this game. They weren't playing at maybe some of their natural positions, where the starting quarterback on varsity played some wide receiver, where their stud wide receiver, who had over 200 yards and several touchdowns against Wisconsin Heights, he played some quarterback and DB and stuff like that. They had another receiver, their next best receiver, playing quarterback, and he was really killing us. Again, it is what it is. They're trying to develop their guys, and with only having 3 games, I understand that a little bit more. It's just that I would have liked to know that going into the game a little bit as a coach there. But let's get into the actual game here. So as you can see, it was in Algoma. You have Sturgeon Bay in the white. You have the JV Wolves in black here. You had Carson Lishka with the return and the recovery. We run the same offense that we do on the varsity. Simplified things just a little bit, but we're still trapping, we're still running G's, we're still running leads, stuff like that. We're not going to have the greatest start, as you can tell here. But again, we're learning. We have some guys who get into the games on varsity just because we're beating teams pretty badly often. So you can see right off the bat there, nice having some varsity starters to give a boost to your team. 7 was a slot quarterback, or a slot receiver. Runs right around us. Another starter on varsity. So yeah, we're taking some lumps. There we go, Caden Barton with a nice return there. Staying up. There we go, beautiful. Unhitch the plow, Ryan. Nice pass play. Escape the pressure, going to trips. Varden cut that up inside and followed his blocks. He would have scored a touchdown, but still a nice run. Doing some moves here. Almost made that play. That's Asher Feast. Very smart player. Going to be doing some good things for us in the future. Again, it's JV football, so things are a little crazy. Weren't able to score there, but we at least were moving the ball. Got an option. They have some things that they got to work on, of course. So they ran the same formation that the varsity did. You're having twin wide receivers on one side and then a single wide receiver on the other, and then they're just doing a bunch of QB runs. Probably had a face mask there. Good tackle in the open field. If I had known that they were going to bring a bunch of guys down, I mean, we probably wouldn't have brought, we definitely wouldn't have brought extra guys down, but probably would have run our 3-1 defense. And but it is what it is. Good for our young guys. We did some good things in the game. I think the final score ended up being 42-21. And again, if you take out number 7, we probably beat these guys. There we go, CA. Nice tackle there. Shed his block. There we go, good starting field position. Pop seems a little bit nervous, some high snaps. They got a double A gap pressure. Again, that's something that you got to deal with as a center. It's like we made a rotation here, put CA. Elijah's younger brother. Brought a little bit of stability. He's got a little more beef than Pav. I think that hit Lishka in their helmet, maybe? There you go. Pretty good fill. Going with a little additional beef on the D-line here. Raymond Leslie at defensive end. Ryan Pierre on the field. Recovery. Messed up exchange. I think that was Gavin Shrinka on the recovery there from defensive end. Working our trips formation. Probably going to be a trap or G of some kind, but false started instead. Missed opportunity. Oh boy. Another missed opportunity there. Come on, fellas. Second special team score. Just having older bodies. There we go. We're corralling that QB. Playing a lot better. We're going to go Ryan Pierre. He's on a lot of... That a boy. Way to run. Caden Varden running over a varsity player. Having a G here. There we go. Read it this time. Got inside that block and then outside. Racing a guy. Great run. We're in business now. We're doing some good things. Got a passing play. Didn't have anybody open. Oh, jeez. Yeah, definitely if we didn't have those special team scores, we're able to capitalize and not give the ball away twice here now, we definitely win the game. We make that pick. Things are looking a lot better. Again, we're learning. Got a bunch of young guys out there. Got another pass play. Looks like they got away with some holding on Raymond. Threw him down. Another pass play. And a little whip route there. Oh no. Oh, Logan, I think, got juked out of his shorts there and just fell down. CA with the kick. Got to get down there and cover the play. Got Leighton Hagley getting down there. Beautiful. Nice job. Good get off by the nose there. Keeping our linebackers clean. Both linebackers in on the tackle for, a 6-inch gain. Doing a better at covering that there. 8 coming across the field. No, I had it covered. 4th down. Good pressure. Good stop on D. Something that we can build off of. Not sure what that penalty was. But back to the same play. Lead. Good gain. Nice movement. Lead back to the other side. Turning on the speed. That play was pretty controversial. That player tripped him on purpose. Got taken out of the game. Pretty nasty exchange there, but oh, you got lost, son. That's a starting varsity player, cornerback. Javen Charles, mossing a guy.
You got Moss!
Something to get excited about. But back to that, I think their coach definitely did the right thing. Took that player out of the game. Didn't see him for the rest of the game either. We talked about it afterwards. Comfortable with how he handled it. How he disciplined his player. But then it's nice to come back with a big play and get a touchdown. We're doing some better things here. Got a little bit of juice. Nice push-pull. Ethan Fleischman throwing up the ball. Interception. Oh, dropping dimes. Noah Lucas, Ryan Pierre. Great connection. That's us running the trap the proper way. We went trips because they overshifted. Leighton Hagley scoring a touchdown. But yeah, they overshifted, making up for that mistake in that NEW game. Got the 2-point conversion. 2 great things. Not the greatest onside kick. But hey, 2 scores in a row. Big plays. Guys are doing some great things. Pressure on the quarterback. Ryan Pierre forcing a bad throw. Awesome job. We're doing good things now. And that QB's facing the pressure. He's thrown off of his back foot. He's leaning away from the throws instead of stepping into things. Carson Lishka. Starting varsity player coming up, making the tackle. CA with some pressure there from the nose tackle spot. Betty did the patented bull rush that all the Richies love to do. Got some pressure on him then. Looked like he had a little bit of a rip with his left arm. Oh, almost. Oh, he's just going around the guy now. Making the play. Look at that. Let's see if he does the same move every time. I think that's 3 plays in a row that he did the same move. But Leighton Hagley missing the open field tackle there. And then they're getting back in business. Was this that Asher Feast on the return? Could be. Couldn't tell. Strong run by Noah there. Got a trap coming. Nice job. Didn't have to kill him. Got in his way. Made sure he didn't make the tackle. So this one here, I wish we got the full play. We went trips, ran the other way. They had 2 guys run into each other. They had, I think it was 4 varsity players on the field there. Get this huge touchdown run. Heck of a job. I was pretty jacked at that moment. Here we go. Leighton Hagley getting the 2-point conversion. Doing some very good things. Moving the ball on offense, having big plays. Here comes the kick. Popping it up. Here we go. Nice job. We got Javen Charles in on it. We got, I think we had Logan in there too. Doing some good things. Not going to have enough guys on the line of scrimmage. That should be a flag, but got the sack anyway. Who was that? Was that Ryan Pierre, maybe? I don't know. I'm sure he'll shoot me an email or something telling me, yeah, I got the sack. Gavin did the right thing, but can't get sucked inside. Here we go, Ryan Pierre. Nice job of keeping that contained. He's got that long body, able to get that extension with his arm and keep that, cut it back inside to where the rest of the defense is. Got a pass play, Gavin Shrinka getting the hands up instead of jumping up or anything. Good tackle. 3rd down, medium range. See if they run a whip route to 8 here. Trying to run some clock, it seems like. Just a QB run. We're there, we just got to make the play. All right, good tackle. This has got to be maybe 3rd down now. Running the ball, made him pitch it. Linebackers, where are we? Like I said, it's a learning process. Proud of how we played in this game. Missed tackles. Missed tackles, missed tackles. Got to hit the weights, fellas. Get jacked, you're not going to miss those. Took a timeout. We looked a little bit confused. Trying to manufacture some points. Good trap. Good run. Getting to the outside here. Good tough running. Another trap. Here you go, Leighton Hagley. We got a, must have been a G. Nice job cutting it outside. Good read. Big run there. We're going to be doing a pass to Asher Feast sometime here soon, I think. Where Javen Charles almost mossing a guy again. Got trips, probably running a G. There it is. Beautiful. Just as designed. Big play. Maybe it's on another series where we toss one up to Feast. Noah Lucas. Ooh. Trying to get some points. I don't think he got any snaps at quarterback. Oh, did we miss the Asher Feast play? Must have. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong game. Oh, I'm going to save that then for that must have been Gibraltar, where if Asher's watching this, he's probably shaking his head and covering his face saying, no, no, no. It is embarrassing for him, but it's kind of funny in retrospect. But yeah, so that was the game. 42-21, something like that. Guys played really well, given the circumstances. Yeah, young guys, maybe not the best strength and stuff like that. Not the most practice time, but again, it's JV football. Still did some of the things that we're looking for. We're making progress. And then how about Javen Charles mossing a starting varsity corner? That's good stuff. I think we'll leave it off there. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll come back with probably another varsity game after this one, so have a good one.
You got boss! He almost took his head with him. Hey, that's why he was on there for number one, Lou. He took everything with him. Took everything, the ball and the helmet. Do what you got to do.